Have you ever thought what you would do if your beloved Doberman got cancer, if your Persian cat was attacked by another animal, or your perfect pug needed eye surgery? Pet insurance is a growing industry, and oftentimes we don't realize what it covers or if it's even worth the cost. So in today's Find a Friend segment, sponsored by Rascal Animal Hospital, we have Dr. Michelle Gonzalez breaking it all down for us. So welcome back, Dr. G.
Thanks, Rowan.
All right, who'd you bring with you today?
This hunk of burning love is Barkley. He's a lot of dog. This young man is a beagle. He's approximately 3 years old. He was surrendered at Franklin County, and there are friends at Powell Animal Welfare Society, Powell Paws, rescued him from there. So as you can see, he is a little bit bigger than a beagle should be. He actually has a health condition called Cushing's disease, which is a condition kind of common in the breed where the adrenal glands produce too much steroids. So it does help him gain weight a lot easier. So he's going to be on medication for that, and he just needs a family that is going to help have him be active and get in his medication and then have him on a diet so that he can be healthy.
Right, and there's things you can do, like you said, get on a diet, take him out, things like that we do to help keep him active and get him to drop some of the pounds he's put on.
Because the disease makes it easier for him to gain weight, but it's the same as with us, like people with thyroid problems, like dogs will get thyroid problems as well. The metabolism slows down, but if we control what's going in, it's going to help them from getting big and affecting his joints and everything else.
And you talk about the breed having certain health conditions. That's true for many different breeds.
Yes.
There are health issues that fall in line with the breed specific, right?
Absolutely. That's why DNA testing has gotten a lot of consideration, just because, we know that mutts do not have as many problems as purebreds, but if your dog is a mutt, if you know what makes the dog, you can kind of know what kind of things they're predisposed to based on breed.
Okay, so in that case, you get a beagle, you find out they have an issue. Is it a good idea then to have pet insurance to realize that you're gonna maybe having to shell out some money for them?
Yeah, absolutely, because one of the biggest things that we see, especially at our hospital, because we offer so much affordable care, is people that come in and they say, we have no money and our dog had an accident or has is gaining weight, we don't know why, or it's sick for whatever reason, and then they don't have the money to put up front. And unfortunately, our costs as veterinarians are very similar to the costs that human medical facilities go to. But people do not have as much money to put towards their dogs. So we are always big proponents for pet insurance or some other saving process.
And there are probably, different options as far as plans, just like there are for humans, right?
Absolutely. And we tell people, always discuss it with your veterinarian, because veterinarians will be able to tell you a little bit about what to look for insurances. There's a lot of different types of things that are covered. So there are insurances that will cover like yearly vaccinations and that kind of stuff. And those tend to be a lot more expensive. Usually not really worth the expense as much as the ones that are for emergency care or for accidents. Those are the ones that are just a must, especially breeds like retrievers that like to eat everything that they find. We do a lot of foreign body resection surgeries in those dogs. The insurance help cover those kind of surgeries.
And you need to know that too, because it's funny that you say, the ones that cover wellness visits, that's something we look for, but maybe not worth the cost when it comes to your pet, because those are inexpensive things. It's when they break a leg, when they have a chronic condition that you're going to be shelling out money for, that you want the coverage.
Exactly. We're looking at, we had a lot of patients this weekend. The weather is getting nice, so the dogs are getting out, and we had quite a few pets that came in with fractured legs, either from playing outside with other dogs, or a couple of them were hit by cars, and those are things that you don't plan for. Vaccinations, you can plan, okay, my dog is due in 6 months, so I'm going to start putting a little bit of money aside because I need to have $100 or $200.
Sure.
Nobody really puts money away for $1,000 or $2,000 issue. So, that's where pet insurance helps.
Okay, so go in, talk to your vet. Pet insurance is a good idea. Again, he's through Powell Paws. If you'd like to adopt him, and hopefully you find a good family. So thanks for being with us, Dr. G.
Thanks, Rowan.